tried to build a mighty wall, standing bravely, standing tall, against the ocean vast and wide, against the surging powerful tide of emotions raw and deep, secrets that the waters keep, anxiety a rising flood, stuck and sinking in the mud. But now I watch the tide comes in, letting the healing now begin, accepting the tide, the ebb and flow, allowing wounded parts to grow. Quiet acceptance, calm and still, surrendering my fighting will. Flow of life, the ocean's grace, finding purpose in this place. Confronting it with open hand, not resisting, understanding that the power's not in fight, but in embracing dark and light. Fear is current pulling hard, but acceptance is my guard, knowing storms will pass away, greeting a more peaceful day. Path less traveled, maybe it's learning how to handle fits of feeling deep and uncontrolled, a story waiting to unfold, finding purpose in the sea, setting inner spirit free. Hope resides in knowing this, finding moments of true bliss. The tide comes in, letting the healing now begin, accepting the tide, the ebb and flow, allowing wounded parts to grow. Quiet acceptance, calm and still, surrendering my fighting will. Flow of life, the ocean's grace, finding purpose in this place. Past is ocean, vast and deep, future secrets it will keep. Present moment, feel the spray, washing all the fear away. But now I watch the tide comes in, letting the healing now begin, accepting the tide, the ebb and flow, allowing wounded parts to grow. Quiet acceptance, calm and still, surrendering my fighting will. Flow of life, the ocean's grace, finding purpose in this place.
Fast and uncontrolled, but my routine's an anchor, brave and bold. The passage of time, a river flowing fast, but some things are built designed to last. Stuck to the plan today, felt a sense of pride, a small victory, with nowhere left to hide. Introspection, find solace in the known, seeds of quiet strength are gently sown.
The comfort of routine, a steady hand, guiding me safely across the land, finding strength in the discipline I need. Secrets of resilience buried deep, forgiveness for distractions, for the noise, choosing my own path, my own voice.
might seem boring to some, but it's routine. It's saving you.
Concrete lungs breathe the night air deep, a rhythm pulsing, pushing past the fear and care. Sirens wail a lonesome tune underneath the neon moon. Streetlights paint the wet pavement gold. Stories in the cracks, centuries old. Every corner holds a secret, whispered low. Where the urban river starts its flow, the bus rumbles past a metal whale, carrying dreams and carrying failure. Footsteps echo a solitary drumbeat through the labyrinth of the city streets. Shared glances, moments understood without a sound. On this concrete jungle, hallowed ground, the hum is constant, a low frequency drone, making sure you never feel truly alone. Even in the silence of a hidden alleyway, the city's heart beats on come what may. It's a beast alive, a breathing entity, built on hopes and built on uncertainty. Searching for a signal through the static and the haze, lost and found with these city maze days. Yeah, the asphalt heart keeps pumping life through the calm and through the urban strife.
Yeah. The forecast was for thunder, for storms and heavy rain. My mind was set for turmoil, for worry and for pain. Anticipating disaster, bracing for the blow. Lost inside the what ifs, watching fear just grow. Every news headline, every whisper in the air, fueling the uncertainty, filling me with care. Didn't know how to navigate the path that lay ahead. Felt completely helpless, filled with silent dread. A low rumble starts, reflecting inner strife, questioning my resilience, questioning in my life. But then a quiet shift occurs, a subtle change of light. The expected storm subsided, replaced by something bright. Not the absence of the challenge, but a different way to see. A sudden wave of calmness washing over me, a steady, confident rhythm replacing frantic pace. Finding peace within the tension in this uncertain space. Realized the fear was bigger in my head than it was real, and that I had the power to choose the way I feel. It wasn't about controlling the future or the facts, but controlling my reaction, finding in the tracks you are capable. Breathe it in, letting go the need to know where the path begins. This peace ain't a magic fix, the uncertainty remains, but I can face it differently now, breaking free from chains. Found a quiet confidence, resilience deep inside, to navigate the future with nothing left to hide. With nothing left to hide.
The silence was deafening after the storm passed. Lost hung in the air, a shadow that would last. Felt like I was sinking in a solitary boat. Then I saw the others trying hard to float. Share the same horizon, the same tear-stained face, finding solace and connection in this wounded place. A gentle wave of empathy filling up the space. Shared experiences, the weight begins to lift. Collective healing happens, a transformative gift. Holding up each other through the darkest night, finding strength in numbers, moving toward the light. Toward the light. Didn't need to speak the words, the feeling was profound. Just being in the presence on this sacred ground. Telling stories broken, piecing back the whole. Nourishing the spirit, comforting the soul. Laughter mixed with teardrops, a cathartic release. Finding a new normal, planting seeds of peace. A chorus of resilience, bringing inner peace. Shared experiences, the weight begins to lift. Collective healing happens, a transformative gift. Holding up each other through the darkest night, finding strength in numbers, moving toward the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving toward the light.
The individual sorrow becomes a shared refrain, lessening the burden, easing off the pain. We rise together stronger, bonded and so true, because of what we've been through, me and you.
Rising like a phoenix, vibrant and brand new. Healing together, step by step we go. Shared strength helping us to grow, growing stronger.
Lost in algorithms' logic, filtered, curated view, seeing only what's presented, missing different truths. The echo chambers grow around me, reinforcing my own thought. Hard to hear the other side, lessons that are taught. A cool, disconnected sound begins, reflecting the on-light divide. The walls we build with pixels high, nowhere left to hide. But then a moment unexpected, a story shared online, of pain and struggle, empathy, a human thread defined. A comment left, a word of kindness, reaching through the screen, connecting souls across the miles, a bridge in between. A simple resonant phrase emerges, empathetic, kind and clear. The sound of understanding, bringing comfort near. It's easy to forget the human behind the profile pic, but every soul has depths within, stories that are thick. A gentle understanding sound joins in, compassionate and low, allowing empathy to blossom, helping feelings flow. The digital world can divide us, build up walls of fear, but it also offers chances now to hold each other dear. The space feels warmer online now, despite the distance. Why? An echo of the human heart, nowhere left to hide. 4 minutes finding empathy in this digital space, connecting souls across the miles with simple, humble grace. A soft and gentle rhythm pulses now, like shared in quiet breath, recognizing common ground, escaping digital death. Still learning how to navigate this ever-changing land, reaching out with empathy, offering a hand. Waves of worry, crash and break. For goodness gracious, for goodness sake. Felt like drowning, going under. Lost in fears, relentless thunder. Anxiety, a constant guest. Putting heart and soul to test. Tried to paddle, tried to swim. Standing on the fragile limb. But hope's an anchor, firm and true. Holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide, with nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight, stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea, but the anchor sets me free. Acceptance starts to bloom, dispelling shadows, lifting gloom. Understanding that the fear doesn't mean the end is near. It's just a feeling, let it pass. Fragile as a pane of glass that can be broken, can be healed. Truths the spirit have revealed. The path less traveled may be just building your own inner trust. In the face of raging storms, finding solace in the forms of resilience, inner might, shining ever strong and bright. Purpose found in holding fast, knowing that the fear won't last. Holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide, with nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight, stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea, but the anchor sets me free. Waiting in the sky, present moment.
of your name, of your name. High expectations, chasing something grand. Miss the beauty blooming right here in my hand. The smell of rain on pavement, the way the light can play. Magic in the ordinary brightens up my day. Found in the ordinary, little gems I find, leaving the spectacular for a more peaceful mind. It's the quiet moments, the ones that truly last, building a rich life rooted in the past, rooted in the past. A shared laugh with a stranger, a cat in the sunbeams glow, simple acts of kindness, helping kindness grow. The taste of fresh fruit, the feel of a warm breeze, finding joy in the small things, putting my heart at ease. No need to search far or climb the highest peak. The greatest treasures whispered are the ones that every day speaks. Real, yeah. Found in the ordinary, little gems I find, leaving the spectacular for a more peaceful mind. It's the quiet moments, the ones that truly last, building a rich life rooted in the past. Yeah, the ordinary, that's where it's at. That's the real gold. Oh.
Confusion swirling dark and deep, secrets that the shadows keep. Then a flicker sharp and bright, cutting through the darkest night. Clear and focused, guiding drone, seeing truth no longer alone. A sudden knowing deep and true, showing me what I must do. The scattered thoughts begin to mend, understanding has no end. A moment of pure brilliant grace, bringing clarity to this plaguing power, strong and deep. Promises the future key. The path is lit, the way is clear, dispelling every rise and fear. No more guessing, no more doubt, knowing what it's all about. The future seems a little less dark, leaving my enlightened mind, empowered by the sudden sight, bathed in understanding's light, piercing through a focused beam, living out a waking dream. This moment of pure, brilliant thought, the clarity I always sought.
Everything is shifting now, don't know exactly how. The ground beneath is moving fast, the familiar just can't last.
Energy building, taking flight, stepping forward into light. Scary, yeah, a little bit, but staying still just doesn't fit. The old skin shed, the new appears, conquering the rising fears. Leap of faith, a hopeful jump, ignoring every doubtful hump. Don't have all the answers yet, but trying is my safest bet. Gonna fall, feeling ready, gonna fall, standing steady, bracing change, the ebb and flow, watching my potential grow. Leaving comfort, seeking more, knocking on a brand new door. The future's open, unconfined, leaving hesitates behind. Ready for whatever's next, no longer feeling scared or vexed. Tempo faster, driving beat, moving on with eager feet. This transformation deep inside, nowhere left for me to hide.
Needle drops, the static starts to play. Another memory from yesterday. The passage of time in the crackle and pop, moments stored in grooves that never stop. Pulled through a tough week, a small victory won. Just getting out of bed beneath the setting sun. Introspection finds me in the quiet space. Listen to the rhythm, finding my own pace. The comfort of routine, this familiar sound. Feet on solid ground, spinning round and round. Finding strength in the melodies I know. Letting the music help my spirit grow. Forgiveness echoes in the faded notes, washing away the hurt that often floats. Each skip, each scratch, a story told, more valuable than silver or gold. This record plays on through the years it goes, a testament to how a spirit grows. Yeah, it's just the way time works, I guess. Leaves its mark, but the music keeps playing. Me and you. The space between us grows, a silent, empty room. Trying to bridge the distance, escaping the coming gloom. Words don't come easy, tangled up and frayed. Need a quiet conversation before it's too late. Quiet conversation, heart to heart, soul to soul. Navigating relationships, trying to make us whole. Listening deeply, speaking soft and true. Rebuilding connection, me and you. faces down, drop the weary guard, letting vulnerability in, no longer playing hard, sharing the hidden feelings, the fears held deep inside, in this quiet space, with nothing left to hide. It's not about winning, it's about understanding deep. The promises we whispered, the ones we need to keep. Quiet conversation, heart to heart, soul to soul, navigating relationships, trying to make us whole. Listening deeply, speaking soft and true, rebuilding connection, me and you. Just talking, really talking, finally.
Found a quiet harbor, far away from strife, a place of calm reflection, embracing simple life. In the solitude of spirit, the mind begins to clear, releasing all the tension, releasing all the fear.
Just the rhythm of the waves, a soothing, gentle sound. On this peaceful, solitary ground. No need for external noise, no need to be loud. Just being present, far away from the crowd.
The thoughts like waves arriving and gently drifting past, holding on to nothing, designed to not last. Finding solace in the stillness, the absence of all need, planting seeds of inner peace, helping them to feel, connecting with the core, the self that's deep inside, with nowhere left to rush and nowhere left to hide. The world outside can beckon with sirens calling light, but inner stillness burns intensely bright. This is the healing, the mending of the soul, making weary fragments finally feel whole. In the quiet moments, the spirit starts to rise, seeing truth reflected in discerning eyes.
Yeah, the quiet shore found a haven deep within, where peace resides and healing can begin.
Down beside the river, watching water glide, a natural steady rhythm, nowhere left to hide from the simple beauty, the sunlight on the stream, living in the moment like a waking dream. Smooth stones on the bottom, pebbles worn and round, echoes of the journey on the sacred ground. Listen to the murmurs, the secrets that it keeps, as the river's gentle flow now silently sweeps. Nature's beauty unfolds in the river's gentle grace, finding quiet solace in this tranquil, timeless place. The flow is ever constant, moving towards the sea, a perfect natural rhythm, wild and strong and free. Trees are leaning over, casting shadows cool, a perfect spot for thinking by this natural pool. Dragonflies are dancing on the surface bright, filling up the air now with simple pure delight, forgetting all the worries, the city's noisy drone, just the river and the stillness, feeling truly known, connecting to the planet, the lifeblood of the land, held within the beauty, shaped by nature's hand. The river keeps on moving, no matter what's ahead, a lesson in acceptance, quietly now spread. Nature's beauty unfolds in the river's gentle grace, finding quiet solace in this tranquil, timeless place. The flow is ever constant, moving towards the sea, a perfect natural rhythm, wild and strong and free. River flow, beauty show, everyone knows nature grows.
Empty chair across the floor, silent screams where laughter soared. Used to fill this space with sound, now the quiet is profound. We built a world on unspoken rules, learned to hide behind our goals. Every glance a coded phrase, lost in translation through a haze. Did you see the question in my eyes, or just a cloud of my disguise? Sat on the porch when twilight fell, locked in our own personal hell. Words felt heavy, hard to start, tearing stitches in the heart. Remember that night by the lakeshore, thought about saying something more, held it back, a common thread, the things we wish we'd left unsaid.
This is the echo of silent wars, slamming doors on open doors, conversations in the air, burdens heavy, hard to bear. Yeah, the silence has the language we both learned too well, a story only time can tell.
Pacing floors when you're not home, feeling utterly alone. Did you hear the message that I sent, or was its meaning heaven sent? Try to write it, tear the page, caught inside this gilded cage. Maybe you were speaking too, in ways my deaf ears couldn't view. A sigh, a step, a shifted weight, sealing both our silent fate. We were masters of the pause, breaking all communication laws.
Now I trace the lines you make, for goodness sake. My heart might break, trying to decipher every sign. This quiet struggle, yours and mine. This is the echo of silent wars, slamming doors on open doors. Conversations in the burdens heavy, hard to bear. Yeah, the silence has a sound, vibrating deep underground. It's the language we both learned too well, a story only time can tell. Just the echo now, fading low. Where do unspoken feelings go?
Feels different now. The air, the light. Yeah, something's changing. Stuck in the same pattern, day in and day out. Comfortable but stagnant, filled with silent doubt. Feared the unknown future, clung to what I knew. Even though it wasn't working, felt safe and true.
Holding on tight.
But the ground started shaking, the walls began to crack. Realized staying still meant I was on the wrong track. A whisper turned into a roar, a call to step outside, embrace the transformation, nowhere left to hide.
Break the mold, embracing the change now, letting go of the past, stepping into the new light, making the feeling last. Open up the windows, let the fresh air in. This is a new beginning, where my true life can begin.
Shedding the old skin, feeling vulnerable and raw. Learning new rhythms, discovering a new law. It's scary and exciting, a wild unknown ride, but the potential for growth is on the other side.
A sense of openness, meeting new versions of myself I didn't know existed. Past unfolding before me, possibilities twisted. Trust in the process, the flow, the natural sway. Walking towards the future day by day.
Mistakes will be made, stumbles in the stride, but learning is the journey with nothing left to hide. Adapt and overcome, that's the brand new game. Playing with the future, calling out its name. The rhythm of adaptation.
Embracing the change now, letting go of the past, stepping into the new light, making the feeling last. Open up the windows, let the fresh air in. This is a new beginning, where my true life can begin. Drifting gears, moving forward.
Yeah, out of the comfort zone, into the possibilities. Change is good. Yeah.
Chasing the grand gestures, fame and the bright lights. Miss the simple blessings, filling up my nights. The taste of clean water, roof over my head. Finding gratitude daily instead of filling up with dread. Whoa. Simple blessings, often overlooked. Pages in my life's journal, like a well-read book. The sun on my skin, the air that I breathe. Finding riches in the basics, helping my heart believe. The kindness of a stranger, a pet's unconditional love. Little gifts from the universe, sent from above. A comfortable chair, a moment to just rest. Putting the simple first, standing up to the test. Don't need $1 million to feel complete and full. Just these simple treasures, pulling me from the pulpit. Simple blessings, often overlooked. Pages in my life's journal, like a well-read book. The sun on my skin, the air that I breathe. Finding riches in the basics, helping my heart believe. Just blessed in the simple things. Yeah. Hey.
Stepped away from bustling crowds, hid myself in silent clouds. Not of sadness, not of gloom, but a self-created room for reflection, space to grow, where the inner seeds could sow. The path less traveled, often one, where the journey's just begun. Inside the heart, inside the head, leaving ego's words unsaid. In solitude, quiet space, finding purpose, finding grace. Painting on an empty wall, answering my spirit's call. Flow of life, a masterpiece, bringing moments of release from the noise, the urgent chase, finding my authentic place. Anxiety, it tries to creep, promises it cannot keep. To fill the silence, make it loud, lost within a fearful shroud. Confronting it with simple sight, bathed in solitary light. Choir acceptance, soft and deep, secrets that the soul can keep. It's just a thought, it has no sway. Hope resides in knowing this. Inner peace is where true bliss can be cultivated, grown. Seeds of strength and purpose sown. No external validation needed. Inner wisdom deeply heated. In
solitudes, quiet space, finding purpose, finding grace, painting on an empty wall, answering my spirit's call, flow of life, a masterpiece, bringing moments of release from the noise, the urgent chase, finding my authentic place. Past his shadow starts to fade, future's canvas freshly made, present moment sharp and clear, conquering the doubt and fear. In solitudes, quiet space, finding purpose, finding grace, painting on an empty wall, answering my spirit's call, flow of life, a masterpiece, bringing moments of release from the noise, the urgent chase, finding my authentic place.
Try to hide the blemishes, smooth away the lines, believing perfection came in flawless designs. But the cracks are where the light gets a chance to stream, accepting all the broken, living out a different dream. This is who I am, scars and all you see, finding liberation in simply being me. A gentle self-acceptance, setting my soul free. Acceptance is the key, unlocking every door, loving who you are and wanting nothing more. The past is in the past, can't change what's been done, but embracing every chapter means the race is won.
Battle with reflections, hating what I saw, bound by self-made prisons, living under my own law. But the moment I surrendered, dropped the heavy shield, a field of possibility was instantly revealed. It's okay to not be perfect, okay to make mistakes, that's how we learn and grow. For goodness gracious sakes, the pressure starts to vanish, for peace my spirit aches. Acceptance is the key, unlocking every door, loving who you are and wanting nothing more. The past is in the past, can't change what's been done, but embracing every chapter means the race is won.
For the errors, the choices I regret, moving forward lighter, leaving behind the thread, every flawed story, every stumble lesson learned, for a future full of self-love. The pages have been turned.
Sweet melody of freedom finally acceptance, yeah. It's a journey, not a stay.
choosing peace, leaving behind the hate, leaving the hate.
Yeah. Putting on a brave face for the world to see, but inside a lonely space, just the real me, surrounded by the bustling crowd, but feeling so apart, whispering my fears aloud, breaking my own heart, the silence in the evening hour, when the calls don't come, feeling absence with great power, leaving spirits numb. Confronting loneliness, a silent, heavy fight, lost within the wilderness, yearning for the light, a longing deep within for connection true. Where does comfort begin for me and for you? The tears may fall beyond the wall, answering the call. Yeah. It's more than just being alone, it's feeling disconnected, like a seed that hasn't grown, constantly rejected, comparing lives on glowing screens, a curated perfect view, missing all the in-betweens, what is truly true, the weight of unspoken words, the sadness left inside, like a cage around the birds, nowhere left to hide. Confronting loneliness, a silent, heavy fight, lost within the wilderness, yearning for the light, a longing deep within for connection true. Where does comfort begin for me and for you? The tears may fall beyond the wall, answering the call. Yeah. But recognizing the feeling's power is the first step to release. Embracing this challenge and now we're finding inner peace. Reaching out a simple hand can break the lonely chain. Finding where you understand, easing all the pain. Yeah, the unseen weight, you don't have to carry it alone. There are others who understand. Find your tribe, build your bridge.